Research is a dynamic and systematic procedure, whose aim is to establish one or more facts. Because the process is generally dynamic, there are different methods of conducting it. The type of research strategy, approach, and technique to be employed is entirely dependent on the type of research to be done, and the expected result. This article explains the various research methods used in different scenarios. Research strategies. There are two main strategies used in research procedures, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative research is usually done to investigate the causes of an event. This is achieved by collecting the opinions, suggestions, and experiences of people who are connected to the phenomenon. On the other hand, quantitative research is mainly based on figures and involves the collection of data from a representative sample. The information is then quantified as numbers, fractions, or percentages. Furthermore, some research procedures usually require the application of both qualitative and quantitative strategies. In this case, qualitative research is done to isolate the topics to be subjected to quantitative research. Research approaches. There are various approaches to research procedures. The following are the four main categories of research. Action research. This refers to an approach whereby the party conducting the research is the same one that would implement its findings. In this case, the researcher seeks to find information about an action that is already happening. It aims to evaluate the action and establish whether its objectives would be achieved in the long run. Case study. A case study is a research approach in which the researcher comes up with a situation that is similar to the one under investigation, then uses it to collect the necessary information. The situation may be real or hypothetical. Thereafter, the researcher uses the situation to imagine the decisions they would have made, should they have been in the same. From that stage, the possible decisions are compiled and analyzed comprehensively. Experiment. This refers to a research approach that incorporates scientific principles and is mainly done in laboratories. It is used in different scenarios, including making discoveries, testing hypotheses, and proving facts that are already known. Survey. This refers to a type of research that is done to establish the general view and perception of a given population of people. It uses a population sample as a representative of its whole. In surveys, the respondents are given an opportunity of sharing their experiences and feelings about the subject in question. Research techniques for data collection. A research process is as good as the instruments used to gather its data. As such, the method used to collect data should be chosen very keenly. The most common technique is the use of interviews, which can be held directly, or through phone calls. Interviews are very effective since they give the researcher an opportunity of collecting a lot of information from a direct source. Secondly, data can also be collected through the use of questionnaires. In this case, the research questions are written down, then given to the respondents to answer. This is effective where the respondents are spread over a large geographic area, in which interviewing would be uneconomical. Apart from that, a researcher can also collect data through personal observation as well as lab experimentation. In conclusion, this article has attempted to explain the various research methods that are available to researchers. As such, anyone undertaking a research procedure should ensure that they choose the best method, depending on the dynamics of their investigation. StudyCorgi.com has everything you need for successful studies. Writing tools, informative articles, and essay samples. Come check it out.